Yep, same here because there's something nice to be able to build something from scratch and have it work.
Anyway, before we get too much further into this, I just want to let people know that for this 300 subscriber special, I'm going to be showing off a lot of my earliest designs. I don't know if the rest of you guys plan on doing so, but you're welcome to do so as well.
Okay. At this point, the theme.
Pretty much, yeah. I know Heitzmeister sent me a blueprint. Was a destroyer or something like that, right?
Yes, this was my first ship I built. My first unit I built, I guess. Yeah.
Honestly, we could actually tell stories about why our first ships were built.
Yeah.
Do we have to?
Great success.
Well, I managed to get the deck above the waterline.
Yes, this was my
But
Sometimes
then
that's a challenge in itself. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't manage to link up the weapons, and every time it fired its 2 cam cannons, it managed to almost keel over.
Alright, I guess we're good to go. I'll go ahead and start the server.
Well, I do have a story about a ship that was initially built with low knowledge, but it wasn't mine. It was actually my friend who I got interested into from the depths. He literally built a cheese wedge, not like Borowise's canoes, but more lines of sideways.
Alright, I'm gonna spawn in a layer platform if anyone wants to nuke the one that we spawned in with.
Dama?
Yes.
Well, I wanted to join in, but, well, apparently the game started, so that's a shame.
Yeah. If you want to come on in, we can do that.
Yeah, I'm
I
furious.
didn't know if
with
you're planning on
watching.
joining us or not. I'm sorry, I should have asked. But if you want to, we'll restart the server, bring you in if you want to
Yeah.
come.
It would be awesome.
Okay. Just give me a sec.
I'm taking time off from exploring the wonders and, well, the trials of trying to learn Linux. So, yeah, I
Just
need
hop
to
on
do
in
that
whenever you
first.
can.
We're
We're in no rush today. 5. Alright, there we go. Now mateys along for the ride.
Yep, this will be fun.
It never ends.
I've
Like a bad series of updates. It never ends. Oh, come on, that was funny.
Yeah, okay. A little bit.
tiny bit, perhaps.
Hey, babe.
So, I'm looking through my...
What's up, Ion? Oh, okay. Tell him I said hi. I know, I was being a smartass. Anyway. I need to... Okay. Nuke the sound on this. Sorry, I'm trying to monitor chat from my wife's laptop here. Alright, so who wants to show off their eye cancer first? Hey, Truman Bible, what's up, man?
So many volunteers.
If you don't mind me starting,
I don't care who goes first.
now let me find it.
I was up till like 1 o'clock in the morning finding a bunch of my old shit.
Okay, so let's start with something that actually saw combat.
Okay.
So, first ever cruiser. Let's hope it loads.
That's your first ever cruiser.
Yep.
Seems like she might have a bit of a roll problem, but
Guess why the hydrofoils are in there. just
Oh,
to
okay.
stabilize her during battles because I didn't know how to do PIDs. So I just decided,
PIDs are pretty intimidating for new players, to be completely
Yep.
honest.
Yeah, and anyone want to learn a PID? Just simply mess with it.
Usually I find if I go with like the... Oh, that's Rocket Man. Okay.
okay,
Oh.
Let's just-
I'm sorry, he's in the chat. Anyway,
I
Yeah,
Yeah.
It probably
I put
pulled
that-
you in when it phased through the platform.
so how old is this design, matey?
This is from before I properly learned to do stuff, I think. It's before the missile rework, definitely, so
It's
that's
certainly before the ABS rework.
pre 2.0. Yeah, this should be pre 2.0. This is one of the few designs from pre 2.0 I actually have. I think it actually got into the first campaign. No,
Also, this
He has
is
a radar dish in
to
here.
me. I basically the hull.
Oh,
What
look at
again?
this.
Dama?
I saw that you had a radar dish in your hull there. I've never seen anyone do that before.
Jet stabilizers. I haven't seen them in
Oh yeah,
a while, actually.
I never used them anymore.
Oh
nowadays.
boy, I didn't know they didn't work inside of ships, so... And yeah, that radar dish, that was a successful experiment at the time. It meant my fault. But still, at that point, the ion drives inside didn't work. So this was kind of just... She started rolling at 50 degrees, then we returned back and roll again, so... She puts on stabilizers immediately. Didn't really work, but hell, she fought. And she actually managed to defeat some of the regular Onyx Watch designs at the time, so, well, I was quite happy.
Checks out.
It's a lot better than my designs, that's for sure. Let me see if I can
this
find
was,
my
this was
earliest
after
here.
I learned that you could do proper necks on turrets, but before I learned the proper angles, I mean, just look at the 666 60mm minigun. Well, that's eye cancer. Simple as.
Mm,
Yeah, it does have a 3-meter turret base, I don't know why. I think I changed that at some point, because I was messing with these. But it worked through sheer repair spam, as you can see.
this is my
And-
starter vehicle.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone remember a YouTuber by the name of Arvak or Avak? I can't remember how you
Havoc,
pronounce
yeah.
it. Yes. This is based off of his Sobek. From his very early days and from the depths.
Really?
Very,
So-
very similar design.
I put the cruiser as far away as I could. So if somebody wanted to spawn something in and hold it because it rocks like crazy, well, you can. I'm trying to find an indication of when the design was actually made.
What is
Oh.
that?
It looks like a drill boat.
And
And for some reason, our smoke thing's going cray cray. I think
Yes.
it's from the missiles. Or the, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just, disconnect these because we don't really need them. Yeah, that starter chip that I just put in, that thing, it's so old that all its engines are wood blocks. That one just went to Australia. Russian Space Federation says defenses don't need AI connection anymore. No, they don't, but this platform is pretty old, and yeah. So I just didn't bother to not do anything about that as far as the munition warners and whatnot. I figured they're there, I'll just leave them be, and I'm lazy, so yeah. So, what's this thing with the laser turret on the front? Whose is that? Oh, okay.
You
A little
can
top
tell.
heavy, you think?
Yeah.
A
A little top heavy.
don't you think? Ever so slightly top heavy.
I mean, it has lead on the turrets.
I mean, Dama usually likes certain things or people being top heavy, but who just
And,
spawned in over here?
I noticed this ship's been made of a lot of single blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Light destroyer, is that yours, Heistmeister?
That is mine, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just looking at these and I'm thinking, hell, I probably made one of the better boats out here.
So that's yours is probably a little more recent because you actually have detection on this thing.
But at the time I was making the old one, my first ever boat, I actually looked into cams. So,
Well,
2-deck cams, a triple torpedo launcher, looked absolutely awful, but
to be fair, I've started playing from the depths when there were already detection systems implemented.
yep, me as well.
Yeah, nothing
Laugh
wrong with
rates.
that.
Yeah.
And where Ion's engine should be is just a bunch of wooden blocks. So yeah.
Yeah, and if I try to remember when I started playing, I think I came in just as the detection systems popped in the first place.
Mhm.
And I never experienced custom cannons or the
Yeah.
old resource system.
Oh, I actually have one of the first boats of one of my friends. I just found. And it was a
Okay.
large project at the time. At the time I was already a reasonably experienced player, but the guys came up with this design together and then asked me help. It's pretty decent for what it was because they were already playing, but I quite like it, so I'll show that off later. And as a comparison, I have a couple of starters I picked up over Discord that I try to help people,
Mhm.
which I may show later.
So far, so good, I think.
Nice. Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Calculator. How you doing?
I'm alive.
Sometimes
Oh,
that's
that's
half the
good.
battle. Yes. That would be extremely helpful if we could try to do that, please. Anyway, this is one of your boats, Manny? This is from a friend of yours?
And this is one of mine. This is, well,
Okay.
this actually served me my second campaign. Pre-missile rework, pre-tram, pre-EPS rework, everything. Was the first metal boat I made. Like
How
full
would you
metal
classify
outside.
this thing?
As a
maybe-
corvette,
Yeah, that's what I would have thought too.
Same
Okay.
here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Driftwood. I guess that's one way to call it. Oh, this is. I'm assuming you made the main weapon here from the old custom cannon. That could be a fun mod if someone could actually bring custom cannons in the current version. Just throwing it out there for you guys. I know people who totally would do that.
I think Ion has the oldest designs.
Quite possibly. He's been playing the longest.
Yeah.
Not like I keep telling people, no design of this game is ever truly finished. You just get to a point where it's tolerable.
Wait a second, that fuel engine in this thing actually is... It could run at 800 power per material now. What?
Yeah.
This is the first fuel engine I made.
But I was looking through like a bunch of ships last night that had like engines from Ireland Gaming's platform or engine platform, and they're actually getting pretty decent efficiency considering. How far did you get in the campaign? Yeah, a lot of people, they don't get much further beyond Deepwater Guard. Oh yeah, no doubt. Shortest Viking just hopped in the chat. How you doing? Says, glad there were more ships when I started playing. Yeah. Scorpion's in there. Hello. Scorpion's been working on a custom campaign with a few other members from the Discord I saw. I'm actually helping them put together a faction right now.
Ooh.
Yes, it's called the Dominion of Dama.
I see.
Yeah, that doesn't sound egotistical at all, does it?
No, not at all. What do you mean?
Nothing, nothing.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Well, can I self-insert a faction, I wonder?
So we have ships now.
I mean,
It's... Oh, a bomber?
go.
Yes. My first aircraft.
God, I remember my first aircraft.
Wait, that actually looks good. What?
Yeah,
Okay, I feel envious.
Actually, it looks like a plane.
Oh, I remember my first aircraft.
Cram bomber. Oh, cram, and I'm guessing these are magnetic mines? Like frag?
I don't know.
Oh, explosive, my bad.
Oh yes.
Yeah, explosive mines.
So, I'll note something about the ships I am presenting. These are the ones I didn't delete out of shame. So these ones were, well, the ships I would call tolerable in terms of design phase. So, of course, I'll be showing off.
Viking says he's got a lot of derpy flyers himself.
Yeah.
Scorpion says, just because I'm working on a custom campaign doesn't mean I'm any good at the game. Good. Kind of a relative thing and from the depths, to be honest. Yes.
Well,
I believe... Oh, go ahead, matey.
Oh, I found something.
Mm-hmm.
So, this was from back when I thought that I needed an air force. I think I discovered the Emerald engine at this point. I don't know when this was, but
Oh my
it
god,
was-
I love those engines.
Yeah, and I do have the half engine somewhere in there, I think. So, this is my first ever fighter. Proper one.
Oh, there goes Heitzmeister's bomber.
And into the sea it plunges.
Oh, let's just let it swim there. It'll repair itself.
Yeah, this is the...
Oh God, what was I thinking building these things? Oh no.
Yeah, what's this?
Wait, wood. What the...
What's wrong, matey?
If you look at the side thruster blocks on that fighter I spawned, it's got wood in there. I'm cringing.
Are you saying this fighter Mark 1 is that yours?
Yep.
Okay. I don't see any. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have wings
Oh,
because
okay.
I was lazy. I just looked at how Latrix makes his thruster card in one of his tutorials and I thought, oh, I need an Air Force. I'm going to be Admiral General Aladdin.
Air? Yeah. Aircraft are actually a surprisingly good force multiplier. At
Yep.
least from my experience, it has been.
Found my first boat. Oh god.
The fighter doesn't fly because, well, it was balanced for the old physics, so not
Sure, so-
entirely the best.
Chores Viking says, even if you become the best at FTD, an update or two will change that. How sad is that?
Oh, oh,
I mean, he's good.
He's not
that's
wrong.
sad. That's
I mean,
sad.
let's call a
he's
turd a
not.
turd here.
I may or may not have also found my first aircraft. Oh
Oh,
god.
really?
Yeah. I'm not sure what to think about it. I mean, it kind of flies.
You can send it through Dama.
Yeah, if I remember correctly with me, when I first started out this, I researched the hell out of this game, figure out what would work, what wouldn't work. So a lot of my first crafts actually were functional to the point they were usable.
I mean, the first time I used,
My other.
That included my first airplanes.
well, the first time I actually managed to get something to fly, imagine an RTG powered plane with single belt feeder twin cannons with like 20 clips, so when they actually got hit, they went up like fireworks.
Ah,
It couldn't even defeat 30k designs. It was a 75k sort of a triple hull thruster craft.
Here's some real eye cancer for you guys.
wait a minute. Is this? Oh, this is the updated version. I actually updated one of these things. Wow.
That was my first destroyer.
That actually looks decent.
Mhm.
Yes.
Not bad.
Oh,
Oh, inside of the
oh,
turret.
I found something
Never
exceptionally
mind.
cursed.
Yeah. You look at
Oh.
the Tetris and that, you're like, holy shit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Not even
they-
Tetris, honestly. Just
No,
you look inside of the turret and it's empty, and I'm just like,
I just was putting as many autoloaders in there as I thought could fit and keep it to where it was able to turn. Ammo barrels kind of like strung out about all over the place, which, yeah, was probably a terrible idea at the time. The ammo boxes, do you guys remember how it used to be you would pull shells from ammo boxes?
Oh yeah.
That was one of these ships.
Wait, actually, look at the torpedoes or whatever it is up front.
What do you mean pull shells from ammo boxes?
Back in the day, you had to have an ammo router, or whatever the fuck it was called, on the ship
Router.
and on the turret. And you had to have the ammo boxes, and you had to have shell output feeders that would directly connect to the shell input feeders. Thankfully, they did away with a lot of that shit, and they made the ammo boxes actually, like, carry ammo. Did I get
Yeah,
that right?
I remember that.
Now
Yeah.
that was complicated.
Sure.
Yep.
Oh my god, this thing had lambs. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead, Ian.
Wow, that ship is really top heavy.
I know, right? I think one more, and then maybe we might want to restart so we can bring in some other designs to look at. No rush,
Yeah.
just want to bring it up.
I won't be able to join, but I can definitely send you some of blueprints.
Okay. That's fine.
Ion, you were about to spawn something.
Yes, go for it. Uh-oh.
I mean,
I wanted to make a suggestion. Before
Yes.
we reset the server, could we spawn in an enemy to see if those designs can actually, well, still fight?
Well, probably not my destroyer because I think it just went to Australia.
Yeah, it's currently upside down.
But sure, how about we just spawn in like
After Ion has found what he wanted to find.
okay. That's... not off the top of my head, no.
No.
I do have something we could spawn. Just the quote-unquote noob crusher. Airy.
Good Ion.
Prepare for lag.
damn yourself for being so organized.
Hello, Geo.
Hello.
I need to prevent a couple of crashes because otherwise the server will lag like crazy since my ships don't want to stop.
Should we just restart the server then? Because
Yeah,
there's going to be a very good possibility that stuff's going to start ramming into each other right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me go ahead and restart things. Ah,
Nice.
that sounds like the Neater World Tour challenge. Sounds like fun. Yeah, so I wouldn't mind nuking the platform there. I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Leak.
Yes, very sleek. What kind of speed did you get out of this thing? Back in those days, 15 was decent.
That's cute.
It's adorably small.
Where is that one?
I don't
ship?
think I've ever seen an aircraft that small before, if you could call it an aircraft.
Yeah. Why is
that
it?
thing-
On
It's
my
not-
end, it's been deployed. I don't know.
Okay. But this is.
Well, this is my first resource craft, I think. Nope. No, it's not. That one can't be my first one. That's the one we built during the stream. My bad.
It's out of control.
Thank you to whoever deleted that.
You're welcome.
I got a hover tank here.
Oh, it seems to have
Very,
been built
very
with
old
old
hover
engines.
tank.
It seems to have been built with old engines parts, as they have now resets into wood blocks.
don't mind the caddies being an attention whore there. I don't know if you can hear him or not.
Probably not.
So.
I don't think so.
No.
This was my attempt at trying to recreate Lathrix's, what was it called? The Bloodletter.
Oh yeah.
Took me ages trying to figure out how he could have done it. This thing's only getting a rate of fire of 68.6, and I think the original was doing like 900 RPM.
If I think the one you're talking about, no, it's 100 rounds per minute.
Really, I thought that it had like 2 firing pieces on it, and each firing piece is doing like 900 RPM.
No, there's only 100.
Well, now I'm gonna have to double check to make sure.
Yeah, same here.
What is that?
That looks like some kind of fortress. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh. Wow.
Crystal trays with the old.
I can see all the effort put into the aesthetics on that one.
Yes. Aesthetics weren't even a thing back in those days, I think.
Yes,
Nope,
they were.
They were not.
Shortest Viking says his first flyer was a stolen Atlas.
Oh yes.
Very dishonorable.
I think a lot of us have stolen an Atlas playing this.
Yep. I stole atlases, then immediately scrapped them. Also, Dama, prepare
Yes.
that anus, for I am sending you my older craft as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is Dama the guy we send our blueprints to when we wanna embarrass ourselves?
I guess I'm appointed for that position, yes.
I can see the evolution on Ion's design.
Hey, it keeps on getting
Just
bigger.
a bit, yes.
It's like a Pokemon.
Shimmin.
Oh, there's the lag spike. Holy barking schnit.
And the one Devastator.
Oh, that is
I
quite
do
big.
kind of like the look of the radar dish, though. That looks kind of cool, honestly.
Something seems to have not quite worked over there.
Yep.
Okay. I sent you my 4 craft of the olden days. One of them is not so old, but it is one of the first ones that I actually got to work properly. Sort of.
These meant to be like anti-aircraft guns? The crims that are on the top, or? I know. I just wasn't sure because they were pointing directly upwards. And the only time I've seen that done here recently is because of cram mortars, but I know those weren't a thing back then.
So it's like combining adventure mode and quest for Nita.
Something like that, yeah. I've seen another YouTuber doing that challenge. I think he is going by the name Tiberium Kyle. It's kind of interesting, except he was using mods, so I don't really know if I would call that balanced, but whatever. I was never known for being one to give a shit about balance.
Which
so.
episode did Lathlin introduce the Bloodletter from his Ashes Empire?
Oh gosh, I couldn't tell you. I know it was like towards the end though. Probably like maybe 2/3 into it.
Ion? Is this series on YouTube, on your channel? Is the series featuring those line of ships on your YouTube channel? Okay. Well, guess I know what I'll be doing tomorrow.
Oh, sweet Jesus Christ. Ooh,
Jesus
nice.
Christ.
That is some serious prop stacking back there, Ryan. How fast was okay?
I
10 meters per second
so
back in the day.
I found Darkow Nova's first proper airship,
Ooh.
the Hell Knight. You may
I
know
remember that, yeah.
the first ship I actually helped with, but let me find where it is because I eventually refitted it.
I vaguely remember this because I was telling them about using a slow charge laser system in it, like a 1Q.
May I
Yeah.
despawn some of the locusts? May I despawn some of the locusts?
Yeah, go for it.
With one by
Yeah,
one.
same here.
That
So
reminds me, I got a battleship named the Degraded Mode. Mm-hmm.
So I found the pod
boy.
letter.
So, if you want to see, this is when Darkow Nova finally realized he wasn't probably very good yet.
Mm-hmm.
But then he did. Well, look at the bottom turret.
He did come up with some decent stuff towards the end.
Yeah, I had to help a lot. I was basically making the guns at that point. Look at the bottom turret on the Hell Knight. Wood.
Wood turrets.
Don't see
Genius.
that now.
Absolutely
Plus
genius.
it's like Deepwater Guard.
No, just Dama. Zoom in there and see the
Well,
wood.
hold on, I'm trying to
covering.
grab Lecogular's stuff and put it in the right folder here.
Users join the channel.
Okay. Good God, that's a long sensor mast. So the whole thing with the whole demonic look here, did he just steal that from Lathrix?
No.
No.
Okay.
So, if you want to see some of the weaknesses I was just absolutely pissed off about with
What's
this
that?
design, just, just go below the chin and find the first white heavy armor box and then look what's inside of that. So,
Don't tell me it's the AI.
it's the ammo.
Oh, that's still
Oh.
pretty good. Yeah, just a wee bit of a leg spike.
That is one of my ships, my more early designs.
Yeah, that might have been a bad place for the ammo.
I mean, I remember
Peter
the first
Hash
time
just
he...
touched that off.
Yeah, I remember the first time he actually tested this thing. And it was what? White flares, frag. The front half of the ship basically fell off.
Okay,
And
Dama, I found all the old
If you
ones. So
then
I'm gonna
go and take a
send you
look
them.
at
Okay.
the bottom turret, the triple gun,
Mhm.
well, just take a look at perhaps a small weak spot.
Oh God.
Oh my.
He has this wrapped in wood.
Yep.
That'd
You know,
be an
it's,
explosion like right there.
it's even worse. It's not even wrapped in wood. The only reason he has the wood is to cover the turret, and he then forgot to add metal, which means a single explosion actually disabled the turret every single bloody time.
Oh
And
yeah.
I tested that. Like, you could get a 100 mil flag to completely disable the whole turret. And then... Oh, hold on. And then...
Goes to show, kiddies, armor's your friend.
Yeah. And then you have to take a look inside of the actual turret and realize how shit the Tetris was. I mean,
Is that who's that? I thought I heard Jack hop into chat. Is that you, Jack? Yes.
Yeah, I
How
am.
you doing?
I'm doing good.
I just want to let you and everyone else here know that we're wanting to try to keep the overtalk to a minimum if possible. So, yeah, we'd appreciate it. Okay, go ahead.
Is this a review of our first craft?
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah.
More like very early crafts, but yes.
Yeah.
Like
You,
Like custom cannons era kind of stuff here too.
okay. Did you had a look at my first craft?
Oh, we'll get to it, I'm sure.
Oh god.
I think he's already sent me one or two designs, haven't you already, Jack?
I sent you my first functional craft
Okay.
a few days ago.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab that while I'm thinking about it.
So there's one more thing about the Hellknight. I made the shields a little bit more visible so you know why it worked. And also why it did not. Side cannon. Why is a shield in your line of fire? Yes, this thing detonated its own shield with its own shields. Yes, but the shield was facing backwards.
Oops.
Because it was an attempt at butterfly shielding, what I remember.
Yeah, oops.
Whoops.
Oops.
Whoops is insufficient.
And just so you know, those side guns actually once managed to detonate the two front rotary cannons just because the fangs from the side guns actually got through that heavy armor in a battle. Yep.
That's something I noted when he sent me a copy of his Feral Hellhound, or what the fuck it was called. It looked like there's all kinds of places in there where you would have problems with explosion creep. That's just something you just gotta kind of learn over time, is how to armor stuff.
Yeah. You switch type
Anyway.
of armor wear and such.
It's kind of like, if I were an explosion, where would I go?
Oh my god, I found my first plane.
George's Viking says, how are they laughing at that magnificent beast? You shouldn't judge an art builder by meta standards. Really?
Really?
The one where you had all those props stacked in the back? That's not bad.
Impressive.
For something that old? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, damn it, just to confirm, you got my craft, yes?
Yes, I got all four of them.
Alright, good. Just wanted to make sure that everything got through because my internet's been a little on the touchy side lately.
Yeah, it seems like you're coming through just a little bit choppy. Not enough to be a real issue, but yeah, I'm noticing it. Not bad considering you're just using huge props.
We didn't even have the power multiplier.
Yep. Add that power multiplier in there, I bet you could probably get it speed up quite a bit higher. Probably get you up to almost like 40 meters a second. Ooh, whose little fighter plane is this?
That is my attempt at a carrier fighter with foldable wings.
Oh, okay.
Wings seem to still be folded.
And it is... No, they are actually deployed.
Really?
So they folded upwards.
Upwards, yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Interesting.
And it is extremely agile for some reason.
It almost
Yeah.
looks like
Right on the spot, like a UFO.
it almost looks like something from Battlestar Galactica.
I could see that, yeah, like
Cylon.
Like one
yeah,
of the
like a
Cylon
Cylon
ships.
fighters, yeah.
Yeah.
But not crashing.
It
Not
is
yet.
not doing the explode.
Not yet. Give it time.
Really maneuverable, I just noticed.
Here's another early ship that I made. This is like for the very first run through of Quest for Neater that I did.
Whoa.
Yeah. I was trying to go as cheap as possible. Yes.
So I
This
thought
was a bad idea putting it on a 2-axis turret like that, but
Dama, if you want on to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what's that, Gio?
I don't have much time. I gotta go soon. If you would allow, if you want, you could, or if you could, spawn in mine real quick before I have to go. Or I just watch it in the as a board later. But yeah, more fun to talk shit about my own things in real time.
Yes.
Well, don't let me guys stop you. I'm just gonna download those real quick and put them where I need to. Oh, okay.
But wait, there is another. Dear God.
No.
Hello. So you're going for the metal armor upgrade, it looks like.
Dear God.
Had
Interesting
no
what you did with the
decoration
ammo
thing.
barrels there.
Yeah.
That is one hell of a laser.
Uh-huh.
Who joined now?
Hello.
Oh hey.
Hi Norwegian, how's it going?
I really can't be here for long, but is it okay if I
That's
just
okay.
drop a file?
Sure, that's fine. I just don't know if we're gonna be able to get to all of
Wait.
them, but we're gonna sure as hell try.
Alright.
I'm gonna bring in one of Gio's real quick because he says he's got to leave here real soon too.
Oh, well, anyway, that's a cool turret. I am. Like, really cool. Incredibly impractical, but... Yeah, I noticed, but it's really cool anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gio, what can you tell us about this little cram boat of yours?
I have to go to your stream because I've been watching Ions,
Oh, okay.
and here now. If it would load. Oh. I don't really. What can I say? Like,
Where should I drop
these are the
file?
first boats I have since I like after I bought the game and for the first run in Meter.
Oh my god, what the hell is this monstrosity on the back? That's supposed to
It
be
is.
a belt blaster? Or...
Nope. It's my AA gun.
Okay. So you just kind of just bolted it down onto the deck and called it good from what it looks like.
Oh yeah, I was, you know, surprise, surprise, an absolute noob at this game at this point.
What kind of shells was this meant to fire? Was it just like pure flak?
I think they were frag, but I wanted more shell speed, so I put a fucking skimmer tip on them because the skimmer tips were fast.
That's actually kind of a big shell for anti-aircraft.
Yeah. Oh, it even has an AA mount. My goodness. That's more than I expected of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Tetris back in these days was your kinda, you know, cram as much
Freestyle.
random shit that you could. Yeah, freestyle.
Yeah.
Freestyle everything.
Alright, I gotta go. I dropped the file in text chat from general.
Thank you.
Oh, that was quick.
Have a nice
Oh.
one.
Oh. Yeah. And tuning AP ideas? Nah, didn't happen at that time either. Too hard
Blood
for me.
Flyer by Geo.
Yes, my first plane. And for some reason I built everything out of wood. Reasons.
You
It
heard
doesn't
from
quite
Geo
fly
yell
so
with-
good anymore.
He likes to play with his wood.
God damn it.
You know, I just got so much of it. No, wait.
Wait a minute, hold on.
It don't quite fly anymore. Oh, this is so old. It uses the fucking APS ammo ports. Oh god.
Yeah, we were just telling Heitzmeister about that earlier.
Good old not days. I mean, not good old days. Whatever. They were. I mean, there were the systems of themselves were better. They were just not that well executed. There was a lot of extra fuss that you had to do.
Oh yeah.
You just not polished enough.
It was definitely more complex, as I remember, but
Your laser.
Well, let's see what the. Have a look at this pupper here. It looks almost like the same boat as the last one, but this one's just painted.
Oh god. Colors. This boat was the boat I made before the other one. The other one is the
okay.
successor to this one because it's a slight bit larger and doesn't use fucking simple cannons. And is just as fucking janky as the other one.
I mean,
Yeah, I thought we were gonna have a bit of a ram there, but it looks like we're not. Okay.
I'll be honest. If those cannons were a little bit after the buff, they could do quite a bit of damage, but
Curtis Viking says he misses having multiple resources. He also said when Cram first came out, I bet that low cram boat was pretty mean. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, I'm also kind of missing the multiple resources.
Yeah.
I mean, they did quite well, but you know, their wood and a single cramshell would fuck them over real good. And I did not know how to put ammo or plan my builds at all. like even less than I do now. So ammo is fucking everywhere. If it gets hit, it's probably gonna explode.
Oh yeah, I found one of my ships which had an obsession with belt blasters.
Here's
Oh, yeah.
one called
They
the
were really
Little
good, though.
Wood one. Another one of Geo's.
Yes. Are you noticing a pattern here?
Crab cannons.
That has to be the smallest one I've seen so far, aside from
Yeah.
a few that I've. But
I think this is the first, the oldest saved creation I have. It probably predates my game, so.
okay.
Because for some reason I thought this is worth saving from when I transferred from pirated to the bot version.
I'm gonna start removing some designs here so we don't get a little too crazy with the lag.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the only time I added a starter boat I made in 2017. If you want to take a look.
Where's it at?
Well, I pulled it up, so you should see it.
Oh, this wooden one over here?
Yeah.
Okay. I've actually done similar design hulls, actually, where the outer layer was like maybe 2 layers of wood, then 2 layers of stone. Early game, it actually did pretty decently as armor.
I have to agree, this thing was 24k before the changes, so... I mean...
60k. Or at least
What
it is
is
nowadays.
Missiles.
What was that just got spawned in over there?
Yeah, that is basically the last line of evolution of my first airplane, the Bomber Mark 1. And this is
okay.
Bomber Mark 5.
Were the engines on the outside intentional?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting design choices, I must say.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it worked for him, so.
I mean, they're not very well protected, but I like the looks of it. Yep, they did.
I think I might go here soon, boys.
Okay.
Full time.
If you have time, I have a little bit more time. I can send the last evolution of my wooden builds. Well, the first version, the first last.
Let me get a quick look at Cogular's plane here.
Oh god,
Yeah, I
yes.
said if you have time.
I figured I wanted to pull at least one of yours in here before you took off.
Yeah.
Now this is interesting.
I mean, it looks so fucking messy, but it works.
Yeah, a very exposed APS.
So,
Against Deepwater Guard, it might have done alright.
it actually
yeah, it
did
definitely
okay when it
gives-
wasn't crashing into the ocean.
Of course.
That was bad AI
Like the props
update.
on the front aren't working.
Yeah, I think the ACB is not set up properly again.
Listening.
But yeah, that's
There we
my
go.
first plane.
I'm
I mean,
still
it
trying
works
to find my
surprisingly
first
well.
planes, but... Now, what's this thing?
When are we going to do the fight?
Actually, we could probably do one real quick.
I saw my...
Just
I saw
asking
my-
if anybody else wants to showcase some designs. I do have 2 or 1 as well.
Well, my design wasn't shown yet.
I think
I
Dama
can
has
pull that
some
in, yeah.
shit.
It was a hard...
So many of these from you guys, it's kind of hard
Uh,
to keep up with.
Yeah, this is the one. VTEX J2.
No, that's the first
That's
like
Mateys.
mass-produced boat.
Oh,
The
that's
shipment, the first boat that I intended to like build a shit ton of. Hence
But
why
it's
it's called
mass
the
produced.
shipment, a take on Sherman.
Do we want to just like spawn in a bunch of marauders or?
Yes.
Yeah. Good old Marauder.
Well, do some marauder slaughter. How's that sound?
Yes. Death to marauders.
Hold it. Are you spotting on our side?
Did I? God damn it!
Yes, you did.
Every fucking time. If someone
Damn
wouldn't mind
it.
deleting
God
those,
damn it.
I'll spawn some in on the correct team here.
Okay, gentlemen, man your boats, prepare your weapons. We have marauders to kill.
I think my Dreadnought Jackhammer might be able to actually kill marauders by itself if it still works.
Here we go.
Ah,
Also, those
There you go.
torpedoes are not going to hit because they're beam riders, and I don't know why I made them beam riders. I just stuck every and all components I could on them because they were exceptionally long, and I didn't know how to build a torpedo.
Short of Spiking says you could have triple layer shields and an engine that broke the power scale, so wooden boats were okay back then. Yeah, I guess so. I remember
right.
when
torpedoes work. Actually, they work.
I was just thinking back
being right
in the
at
day
torpedo.
when there where stacking shields wasn't a big thing. You could just like take a bunch of maxed out like level 1 shields and literally stack them on top of each other. It would take like almost no power to run them, and it'd bounce like every fucking thing. Kinda miss those
Oh,
days.
Well,
They were fun until you got lasered or missiled. Or packed.
It appears my movement does not work, but the weapons still do, so... Long range fire support.
Yeah. Oh, my boat goes in, as I see.
I'll just tell it to move forward then.
Wow, that is a really slow plane. Like
What,
slow motion
Devastator?
flying. Yeah, I think that it's that one. The one with all of the ion thrusters.
Yeah, no, that thing has like no engine power.
Have you tried painting it red?
I mean, it used to be even worse. It used to be all jet engines before I replaced them with ion thrusters.
Well, then it would have been faster, wouldn't it?
No, it would have been even slower because its engines would have just instantly burnt out and just not worked.
Ah.
And there comes my little boat.
Oh, and all the airships in airplanes in the water.
But I even tried to modernize this design. But I aborted this project because it's like polishing a turd.
Uh-oh, I think we're gonna have a crash here.
No!
No! Running speed! And there go the frames.
Actually, it's oh.
Devastator's now completely foobar.
Yeah.
But my
Yeah.
boat is repairing it a bit.
Not that it will matter.
It has.
I got tired of shooting at 2 kilometers, so I'm bringing the boat closer in. It appears to be doing quite well, though.
Regular's got a torpedo boat that he's sitting in.
Oh yes, the PT-25. That actually might work. Those torpedoes do work.
They're fairly quick.
Oh. I got
Run the boat.
the last evolution
Uh-oh.
of the wooden style and the version 2
Ow,
and 3
ow,
Oh no.
for that one.
Friendly
ship.
fire.
ow.
I don't think I've ever
See
seen that.
here. Thankfully, this gun is on the deck and not below.
Where are all the missiles coming from?
Question is, maybe is that coming from your boat?
Yep.
Okay. How's that razor that you spawned in?
I mean, if you take a look at the build blaster that old boat is using, it's before there were HE heads and such, so it's ridiculously inaccurate and slow.
I remember those.
Alrighty. I think I shall actually head out now.
Okay, thanks for
Alright,
dropping
see
in.
ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Enjoy the insanity that is the Dreadnought Jackhammer. And,
He makes it sound so dirty.
Oh, it does sound kind of dirty, yeah. Nice.
It didn't do anything, did it?
see you around, Space Cowboys.
Later,
Yeah.
guys.
Bye.
Oh yeah, this thing is even older. So, I
We may
found...
need another Marauder.
Marauder. Hey, if you want a big punching bag, you can use mine. Hey, the one I just sent out into Dama. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, things, whatever.
Let's see
I-
here.
I found probably my oldest starter boat ever.
Really?
It's fifth or... if it's my 5th or 6th design, I think.
The one I sent in is like the final evolution of our style. So. Hey, it's quite advanced to mine.
If you take a look, it's that thing with a 100mm minigun and some missiles.
Are they laser guided? Okay. Oh, I think I actually remember you building this design, Ion. Yeah, it looks very familiar. Mhm. Churus Viking says it's easier to start over than try to refit your old designs. In a lot of cases, yeah.
Yeah.
If you got a decent hull, I mean, I'll reuse that over and over and over, but yeah.
That's how my ships work. I have pretty much the same hull with every design I want to build.
Gotta have a look at this.
Whoa.
Goddamn, Cogular.
Those are some missiles. Oh wait, that's
Jesus,
Yeah.
fuck.
I don't know what the hell they are.
They're
Torpedoes.
big. What is
Those
that
have to be
thing?
some of the biggest
Is that like
torpedoes I've
Cogular?
ever seen.
They're just
Yeah,
long.
are those... Yeah. Is that like Cogular's thing,
Yes.
Emma? Ooh,
Yeah.
I mean,
What the fuck are these launching out the sides, though? Torpedoes? Okay.
yeah, say... Ooh, I used to have those too. They're really good. Those seem to be kind of confused though. They have no...
He
no,
doesn't
they
have
do
any
fins.
fins on any of them, yeah.
Hmm.
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 Mm.
I can see some things which he probably stole directly from like the Jacob's Folly.
I think my boat is dead.
Shores Viking is saying, so Ion hasn't done a full campaign. In all fairness, the campaign is long as fuck, especially back in the day when we had the tile-based system.
Well, it's even longer now, if you're not factory.
You know, better than a lot of YouTubers I've seen.
I think the farthest I got myself was Lightning Hoods.
I probably finished the Questioneer like 3 times.
But that's like the second faction, though. Bruh. Oh yeah.
I mean, that was my first time. I actually managed to destroy the Onyx Throne my first time at the cost of 6 ships out of 8.
I did.
hell is this thing over here?
I'll be right back.
Oh, that's Cogulars, okay. The torpedo boat. It's like he's got an awful lot of exposed crap on here.
Oh yeah.
Shorts Viking says you should try a new attempt since it's different now.
It is very
And
different now.
he has all the crap needed to start a campaign if you want to try any of them. Yes. I'd actually like to see how that would go, because you really come up with some... Well, I was gonna say
Wait.
weird shit. I mean, the primordial stuff is actually pretty interesting.
Are you also
looking.
making a campaign?
It sounds like he might have one in the works, yeah.
And all the single blocks. Jesus, wood blocks. Woohoo! No, there were always 1 and 4 meter blocks. Ion?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think this is back in the day when there was an argument between singular versus full beams, but the full beams didn't have any statistical benefits. Yes.
Internal daily blades. I haven't seen them in a while.
This is actually a fairly old boat. I made it for a Quest for Neater run that I did, I think it's my second complete playthrough of it. And when I started going with the ships with the heavy metal names. The Thunder Horse.
I mean, it looks quite modern.
Yeah, right. Honestly.
No pun intended, I know, but like for your style.
To be honest,
Not many
I
people
call...
watching.
If you take a... That boat does seem quite interesting, Dama. Although, I'd call it, at that point, probably the ear rape since lasers.
Damned if they weren't good at killing squirrels, though.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I can
But
see
honestly,
why
the cannons on the front and back, they actually did some amazing work taking out most deep water stuff because they used 36mm timed frag.
Oh yeah, frag.
Timed frag was amazing. It's still somewhat decent, but yeah,
Nowhere
timed
near
frag
what it
back
was.
then was Jesus Christ. How the hell did my boat get flipped over? I stepped away to look at something for a second, and then my PT boat decides it wants to do a flip.
I found one of my other cruisers. Let's
Yeah, I
see.
found. I posted one of my first and bigger campaign ships in the general.
Okay.
The over 2C1.
Oh, Ion, is this yours, the Wonder?
I mean, I'm really loving Ion's design, so they're also interesting.
Why you and Dama pimped the velocity in such a way. It has some resemblance. I like it.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of decided to, when it comes to FTD content here lately, I'm probably just going to try to do more, like, time-lapse builds, because campaign just, oh my god. So I'll probably stick to doing time-lapse builds for a while. Which I think people get a lot of good stuff out of that, so I'm fine with it.
Oh, Dama, you could try to make a tournament again.
I guess I could. I keep saying I want to do a tank one.
So, well, if you see that large chip on the horizon, well, this is one of my earlier cruisers.
Okay.
I'm gonna start removing stuff here because it's getting a little crowded. Yeah, I'm trying not to.
Yeah, and the one outside of everywhere, please.
What the hell is that thing?
Which one?
This
Okay.
plane that just...
It looks.
is that one of yours?
Isn't
I-
that
okay.
Heizmeister? Isn't
Yeah,
it
probably.
Heizmeister?
Light Interceptor. That's what it's called.
Yep, that's mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does look quite cool, honestly.
I keep thinking that it almost reminds me of a Viper from Battlestar Galactica. Almost. And here's like an old resource ship I made way back in the day. Dropping a big fat deuce on y'all. Oh, lag. Okay.
It seems to
Was
have
it?
exploded for no reason.
I'm seeing a lot of wood. Oh, that's why
Yeah.
they are exploding, because the engine has been replaced by wood.
Was it the, okay. Shortest Vikings asking if any of us tried the anime voice pack at all? I haven't.
No.
No.
Bursting Shadow says he's tried it and there's a lot of tweaking on larger craft to be done, so
So, if you
Shortest Viking agrees it needs some tweaking too. I'm sorry, what were you gonna say, matey?
Well, if you see that giant thing looming in the background,
Oh.
this was my idea of. Wait, Lathrix just made the Malal's will. I need to try that.
And Heizmeister's flyer collided with the platform and exploded.
I
The background.
deleted it. There's no more colliding to be done.
So, well, I was quite happy with this thing at the time. It does have nasty APS.
Oh my god, you got the clear clips in this thing.
Wait, where? Where?
This ship that matey spawned in.
Yeah, and this was at the point when I was playing on a laptop with like a 7 series graphics card, so can't-
Kind of an interesting engine configuration you got down here.
engine. Hold on,
Yeah,
let's take a look.
in this little wooden boat that you spawned in. Mateys, no, the, what the hell's this thing called?
Nah, it's the
Warg.
yeah. It's you know, I was building it out of wood, so I thought, well, this is quite orky. And
Orcs essentially build anything from anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I have not enough scrap metal, they can build everything out of it.
they just have to believe there is enough scrap metal, and then it pops into existence. Honestly,
I think it's some broadside crams here. Okay.
so yeah, I know what that engine is. That's a twin-link half-dark emerald.
Oh, okay.
From the fuel engine platform.
Which, well,
It
honestly,
looks like it's still functional for the most part, and you're getting almost really good efficiency out of it.
Yeah,
Just not as good as it was.
I think this was the first time I was meddling with it, so it's got a full feeder cycle through both of the engines into the turbos.
What's this big metal one here? Is this Heitzmeister's?
Yes, this would be me, I guess.
Okay.
Fine. I just used one hole and basically stuck different weapon systems on it.
That was
That's
kind of boring.
all I did for my entire campaign.
It looks,
And it
looks like
worked.
mostly missiles or torpedoes or whatever.
I mean, just screams high skill to me. Just spam missiles. Wow. Amazing.
No, those are actually interceptors.
Hmm.
Does anyone want to see one of my first battleships? Actually, the first battleship.
Why not?
What's it called?
Why not?
The USS degraded mode.
Oh yeah, that one. You've shown it before, but yeah, sure.
Actually, I haven't had it in the stream for quite some time.
No, but I
Charles
mean, in the
Viking
Discord.
said something about flyers, and he's been playing with breadboards, it looks like. I still haven't touched those damn things.
That is a very unique shape. Very thin and very tall.
Hold on. Do we have a proper even block ship on it? Yeah.
Is it that one really thin-looking boat that Ian made? Because I
Yeah.
think you're trying to do an even block battleship, but... Excuse me, but... Okay. I'm lagging kind of hard here.
Well, I'm assuming because of the degraded mode.
Probably. There it goes. There she is.
That's
Ah,
what it
shit.
is. Ion, this looks perfect, actually.
Whoa.
I like this.
Oh my dear god.
This narrow and tall shape for a ship
Wow.
is actually very nice.
Also, one of the degraded mode's cannons seems issues
Yeah, I
are.
don't know what the hell's going on with that.
Oh, let me figure
There's mine.
Oh, I'm fine.
We're spawning in early, like, big crafts. I have, like, 2.
I've reused the whole, like, for, like, 2-3 other ships. There's, like, a cram version of this, too.
Oh yeah. I have a chrome version of some of my boats. It's fun to just, you know, put some even bigger guns on your
Ooh.
APS battleships.
Those gun housings.
They make me sad.
Yes.
Yo, look at this Tetris.
Then there's just this
Oh my
one,
god, that's gotta be some
God.
of the worst Tetris I've ever done in these.
Now this. Oh, I like this.
Well, it's the first battleship.
Oh my dear god. Dama! What's that? What's that? What is that?
Use what? What are you talking about?
That Tetris.
It's my first battleship, what the hell you expect?
Something better than that? Holy Jesus Christ.
An even block ship. Ion, I have to save this one.
And the turret sits on a 1 meter
Oh, thank you.
turret block. So
Yep.
can this thing even turn?
I mean, I think it's so old that there only was 1 meter turret.
Yes, Geo is correct.
There were
Wow.
also the 2 axis ones, but...
Oh, and you want to see something really noobish?
I mean, not
see,
really,
and
no.
look how many AIs this thing has on it.
1. 0.
Nope.
No, all of them.
For every single gun.
Yes.
Ah,
Wait,
mean,
wasn't this before?
theoretically not even a bad
Marvel
idea.
Connections?
Basically back then the idea was, well, I want these to shoot at different types of targets, and I want some more redundancy, so what the hell, let's just give every gun its own AI. Except if you ever needed to turn them off, that became a huge pain in the fucking ass.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're trying to capture stuff. And yes, I know that there are some really bad ammo stockpiles all over the place. That's because it had the old mechanics of the ammo input feeders.
And
Yeah.
probably the ammo regeneration, the passive.
Mhm. This thing is just ancient, but it got me through my first playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was actually bugged out like crazy bad, and it was going like 85 meters a second. I know, right?
When that happens, that's quite funny.
Whenever
I mean,
that
it is
happened,
on-
I was like,
not
well,
even
this
on-
guy's never going to get updated anymore.
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ, the amount of repair bots.
Gee, I wonder why did you use recoil absorbers even? I mean, at this point in the game, why ever use recoil absorbers? Dama.
I mean, those main guns could probably flip your ship at that
I don't
point.
even remember. This thing is like...
Oh,
I put
yes.
this up on the Steam Workshop back in 2016, if that tells you anything. It's fucking
Yeah, it
older
was
than the
1
Trump
year before I
administration.
bought the game.
Was roughly the time I actually quit for a while. Because I made my first boat and then decided that, nah, this takes too much time, and I quit for a year or so. But I still have fond memories back then. And the amount of repair bots you have, Dama.
Mhm.
The entire broadside is made out of repair bots.
I know.
Wait,
Everyone goes through that phase, man.
yeah.
Everyone.
Didn't repair bots require like line of sight at one point, you know?
I think they may have, yes. That's probably why I stuck them where I did.
Yeah.
But that was a very bad idea to do that because repair bots are so freaking expensive.
Yeah, but they still needed to travel to where they needed to go to repair things, if I remember correctly, but they deleted that because
Yeah, that's why
like
they
it's
had
all
like
fucked.
little holes cut in the standard doors so they could fly through them.
Yeah.
Viking says he gave up on breadboards. He says it because they're only good at things that he didn't care about. I could see that.
Mm,
Though it
I
would
mean,
make things a little bit more compact for AI suites to use like breadboard PID. I could see that being a thing, yeah.
it
Yeah,
is
they
definitely
are
better
able
to
to.
just have one block than like 15.
Well, I'm currently spawning in the missile cruiser
Hmm.
from before the missile changes.
Hey, Dama, you wanna spawn in the Leary Wolf version 1, 2, 3?
I don't know if I have it yet.
Oh, well, I sent it to you. I forgot about that. It is what I would call my first battleship, but it's really just a pocket battleship, maybe a heavy cruiser. I don't know what it is. It's strange.
Or
So-
my Aoba 2C.
Let's see here.
But it is, I mean, that I think it's from like 2017, maybe,
Well, laser designators.
or around that time.
What?
What is firing?
What's exploding out there?
Starting here.
Hmm.
Okay.
So, this is a ship of one of my friends, which I helped with for some time. I think this is before all of the changes I made.
Actually, not a bad looking boat there.
Yeah, they did quite a good job with the decorations.
Yeah, it
This
looks
makes me
very
wish I would have
clever.
saved all my ships from before, like from the custom cannon era.
It kind of miniature.
It is kind of like a miniature, yeah.
If you take,
If you squint really hard, it do look like that.
oh yeah,
I'm gonna get rid of degraded mode, so heads up,
Oh yeah,
lad.
it's all empty space too. Of course.
But yeah, those turrets when they went up on degraded mode, it made a
Crash.
pretty good size swimming pool.
Yeah, but that's a bit. That's almost like more super battleship level, especially for the time.
It was loosely based on a Montana class. That's what was its inspiration came from.
so
Yeah.
may I talk a bit about the missile cruiser?
Which one's the missile cruiser? Because
Well,
Yeah,
the one held up in build mode.
okay,
So
What is this 3x3 wide?
Is it a missile cruiser? I see him.
if you take a look near the helipad at the back,
Ah, yeah.
oh my god, that is some crazy stacking there going on with props.
well,
In a really ugly way too.
this was one of. Yeah, this was from Aether, one of the guys I actually play with to this day still. And at that time, him and one of his friends were new to FTD, and we sort of met and decided that, yeah, I was going to help them, at least with a little bit. And they just requested, I think it was the Gatling turret. And then when I took a look at what they did with the ship, oh god. It
This little
looked
guy
nice.
here, the little helicopter drone. Whose is that?
That's mine.
Very nice.
It's
thank
cute.
It's one of my earlier designs as well. I basically named all my designs for their purpose. I didn't give them any special names.
Okay.
I mean, I named mine after what they were. Little wood shit, little wood flyer, wood shit. Wooden piece of shit.
I have a design which has been updated since its original quite a bit, so it still flies and such, even in new physics, but this was my first proper design, I think.
You guys might get a kick out of this one.
Is that
The
58,000 or
Jockey Punch Cruiser.
580,000? Dama.
What?
The price, was that 58,000 or 580,000?
500, but this thing ran off of RTG, so yeah.
I recognize this thing for some reason. I've seen it before.
Oh my god, why can't I change the freaking shield settings on this? There we go. Probably. But
Nameless.
this thing actually did alright against the Deepwater Guard and the Onyx Watch. Of course, that's not saying a whole hell of a lot, but
Really isn't now.
yes. Yes. I thought they looked cool at the time.
Either that was a very common pattern that many people used to have seen this thing before. I think Latrix did kind of similar things. If I remember.
Destroyer version of this didn't have like these side cram cannons. That was pretty much the only major difference there.
But what, like all of these even have lamps and such, so but they must have been somewhat effective for their time, in their time.
Yeah, once you just mounted lamps on a ship, at that point it was game over for up to normal designs because they didn't use smoke.
I mean, I barely use shields or lamps in my early designs for some reason.
Well, if you take a look floating above, this is a heavily updated version of one of my few attack planes / helicopters. And well, it's called the Sky Fury, and before all of the changes, that was before the missile rework and such, but I kept it up to date. Because honestly, it was a decent design and it still manages to punch above its weight, even now. The only problem was that when you wanted to get out of this thing, you just had to shoot out the window.
Yeah, that was fairly common practice back then. I
Usually
mean,
how it went,
a lot
yeah.
of people, they would put their captain's seat in the bridge, and if you wanted out of there fast, you just took your minigun to the windshield
Yeah.
and off you went.
Or build mode, real quick.
In case of capture break class. And, well, another thing to note is that this thing, once the Nitra physics change went through, I just needed to add the 2 little daddy blades up top. Which meant
Whose little ship is this down here? The light battleship. Whose is that?
That is mine.
Okay.
Once again, very early design.
What's that really thin ship?
That's Ions, I believe.
I don't know what it is.
Slender
It's just...
battleship, yes. Or
Wait, you did try this another time too, right?
yeah, he has that duct to the. It looks like he's got another thin one duct to the layer here.
I mean,
They
I
had
got-
to
I
use
quite like
what
them.
was it, pistons to try to get him to the right position. And you got a couple of off-center, what look like anti-aircraft guns here in the front. And the good old direct input feed guns on the side.
Before they were butchered and killed and
Yes.
named. I mean, it
Came
did
pretty
get that
close to
far.
finishing it.
I guess with steam engines, this could have been very, very fast. Especially with that slender shape.
Propeller pods. SD pods? I mean, this... It mostly looks like a spaceship or a submarine for some reason. Or an airship. Yeah, or an airship.
Oh yes, I have grabbed it already. Thank you.
This
Oh,
little
look,
ugly
it's a
guy
box.
here.
Yeah.
This
Very.
is the first ship I made with belt blasters. It's actually kind of scary back in the day.
Yeah, help
Yeah, it was scary to your enemies. It looked so horrible. They wanted to kill themselves.
It was more it's just a proof of concept more than anything at the time, so I didn't really give two shits about the hull.
Please go easy on the praise.
Yeah, those bubble blasters, though. Back in the day, they were some of the most annoying things to deal with for wooden craft. You could just erode any craft within seconds of those.
If anyone here remembers the original Corollas Rex battleship, I actually used the belt blasters on this as the Sea Whiz. Yeah.
You know, 400mm flak. Right?
Yep.
Oh,
350s, it seems.
Oh.
Well,
That depended on what you did for the shell, but it was good times.
Honestly, I couldn't remember. That was so damn long ago.
What is it? It's been like almost 1.5, 2 years since the APS
Yeah, these are
rework.
350s. Okay.
1.5 years, I think.
This is kind of like what I was saying to Matey earlier. This is just meant to be a very, very cheap hull for like early game shit.
Yeah. That's why you spam the shit out of wood and stone.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and I see another one of Ion's BBs, I think, just because of how sleek it is. The nameless BB. Is that correct? Can't
Who's there? Oh, hey, Andrew, what's going on? We're just showing off our early FTD designs for the 300 subscriber special. So far, we've been sharing lots and lots of eye cancer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I do have my first proper first proper cruiser to show. So this thing was me despairing at the fact that Dark Out Nova just made the ancient one, which was such a bad ship. Nah. You can find it on the workshop.
It was so bad you just had to make a real one yourself.
No, I just had to school him.
Of course.
So, hold on.
Jesus Christ,
I
you
need-
have
Yeah,
so
there's a
many
lag
holes.
spike there.
You have so many holes. Dama.
Having a lot of holes is a good thing, Gio.
But you just reuse them, so why do you have so many holes?
Different holes for different purposes. Different sizes. Maybe didn't Darkout do a review of this ship here?
Yep.
The twin belt blaster one?
Yeah, the belt blasters don't even work anymore, so...
Oh, of course they don't, because reasons.
Nah, not that. The guns are actually still perfectly fine, and they do decent amounts of damage. The only issue is that they had a specific Tetris. Which, of course, with the connections from...
Incoming lag.
Oh yeah, I am so mad about the connection changes. I wanted my wonky APS Tetris to work, it was fun. But that's not allowed anymore.
I'm going to
dear,
just
you cannot have fun.
put the shields up to 0.5
That's a
alpha.
leg spike.
Yep, it's a big one. Let me get
Ha.
rid of shields on this thing.
My FTD crashed.
Oh shit.
So,
Man down.
Probably because of all the shields. Shields are laggy.
well, just take a look at what the Aegis Mark 1.
We'll restart
managed
here in a little
to
bit.
hack. Yeah. Just take a look at the shield setup on the Aegis Mark 1. This is the only reason it was so powerful. Yeah, I didn't even consider using alarms. I just said, fuck it, shields, it bounced cams.
But this was an upgun version of the degraded mode that was using crayons. The Tetris in here is hideous.
So is the ship and the barrels. Funny. Wait a second, you put a lance node on the turret?
Yes. I figured it was a good place to put it because it was really high up, and it's actually something I did pretty often.
Hold on, 360 turreted packs?
Yes,
Jeez.
I actually stole those from Ireland Gaming.
Ooh. Does he? What happened to him? Has he done anything recently at all?
He took some kind of sales job, and I haven't heard from him since.
That's
Yeah,
sad.
this is back when I was using centralized lamps, and god damn, I got a lot of engines in this thing.
Oh yeah, I can see they're all the same prefab too.
More than likely, yes. And this is also before I knew running the pipes down through the bottom of the ship was far better than running them up.
Oh nice. So you have, yes,
Exhausts literally everywhere.
Pretty much.
sexy.
It's kind of funny.
Who was it? Was it Spudcups who didn't like the fact that you could pipe engines down into the water?
That was a stupid thing to bitch about, honestly, but
Yeah.
He has a bit extreme opinions when it comes to FTD.
Well, the thing is that's how a lot of ships actually manage to cool themselves off by shooting their exhaust directly into the water. I mean, jet skis do it.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's what all engines do. Like, you know, normal little boats with their... I don't know the terms for it because of English, but yeah, their engines exhaust into the water.
Yeah, let's restart the design
I
next.
agree.
Heights
I just wanted to show that off real quick. Okay, restarting.
On the first look, the engines looked pretty similar to my little Voyage engine.
Yeah, wouldn't
Got
surprise me. Those came from Ireland Gaming's engine platform. I believe Ruger threw those together. I don't know if anyone would recognize that name.
Nope.
Heinzmeister, do you want to hop back in, or?
Yes, I'd like to.
Alright, I restarted the server, so just hop on in whenever you're ready, bud.
Although, I have
Highway
to
check.
probably leave in about 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So I just let you guys get to it and I watch the stream.
What's
Slight
that,
need
Ian?
you.
That could be
Alt
potentially
F4.
bad, yeah.
I'd say Alt F4 and just reconnect.
It's actually saying that you're present in the server, oddly enough.
Gas disconnect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll give you a few minutes to get back in.
I think you need to restart the room for him to be able to, join back. If it
Maybe
says
you're right.
it's still there.
I'll just host a new game then. Oh, so everyone's looking at a nice black background. Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, I just found one of my...
You're in a twat? What? Hmm. Oh, this game. Maybe.
So, in the meantime, I've been throwing some stuff into the transfers. One of my still working battleships I managed to rescue, and then
Yeah, I'm joining.
Go ahead without me. It is alright.
Yeah.
That's correct.
But I am starting just FTD.
oh yeah, I've just that engine, the block. I
Yeah,
found it quite good.
Ah, my little Voyage engine.
Yeah.
Alright.
Maybe, I don't know, I think I managed to cram in one or two radiators to slightly boost the efficiency to the same.
Yeah, but
But still,
yeah.
it's pretty much perfect.
Yeah. There isn't really much you can improve on it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah.
Oh, please, FTD today.
Are we ready to start the server back up? Okay, sorry.
So, I'll throw in one of my Deepwater Guard refit ships from 2017. So, well, this is the old Corsair for anybody who hasn't been playing, just with different weapons. I added in.
This actually looks very familiar.
Yeah,
I think it's the Corsair.
it's the Corsair, just with,
Better guns.
yeah, essentially just hollowed out the thing and added guns everywhere.
Like, I wanna say, that Corsair retrofit is more like is more true to the Corsair than the new Corsair is, because the new Corsair is just a missile spammer.
Yeah, the new Corsair only has a single gun. This thing, in all essentiality, I took a look at the Corsair and I saw it wasn't using every single available space to mount more DACA, and I decided that was heresy. And it worked.
It's
Two of these actually managed to take down a Buccaneer at one point, so I was quite happy with them.
What's
yeah.
the Buccaneer again?
That's the 250k Cutler airship.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you take a look at the Corsair, yes, that 3-meter mantlet can actually phase through the hull. Don't know how, but it can.
Don't question it too much.
Yeah, I actually told the devs like 2 years ago, but they don't seem to care.
Shit.
It was 2 years ago, even before the AP3 rework.
Oh wow, that is hollow. Totally hollow. Alright, which thing are you referring to? I own.
Because it's made of heavy armor. Only. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
heavy
my
armor.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, it floats.
It just, I can see
Oh.
it now.
Also caps lock.
Pure heavy armor cringe. Ouch.
Another 1 billion crafts incoming. Should spawn
Oh, no.
momentarily. And this
Oh,
was
no.
one.
Shit, I wanted to join.
So,
Check. But my
So-
FTD took so long to start.
Yeah, it does that nowadays.
Who's eating very loudly?
Who's eating an apple?
Yeah, I wanted to say.
So, well, if anybody is wondering what this thing is, the giant battleship,
Sorry, guys. I thought I had that muted.
you're trying to keep the doctor away again.
I mean, he
Yeah,
has
that-
Americans,
that
so he
is-
really don't want to.
That shit ain't true whatsoever.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ooh, man, this is quite a recent ship because it has turrets on turrets.
Yeah, I was working on it afterwards, but this thing was in essentiality the first battleship I did with a couple friends. And
Well, I haven't really built that much things cooperatively. I mean, I've only done some partial small builds with some people. And you know, the airship with Dama and gang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
this
Yeah.
was with, I think, yeah,
I remember some interesting graffiti from that too.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call it graffiti, but
Might as well have been.
so
it was emotional warfare.
okay.
It's a long story. Kind of an inside joke.
I mean, yeah.
So, what I'll say about this thing, it's before the missile rework, and before the fleet came in.
Yeah, it reminds me of a lot of Kyushu.
No, that giant bow definitely isn't it.
No, I mean the superstructure.
More like this, all of it, kind of.
Just a little bit.
Kind of. If you want to see where this superstructure trend first started, I have a giant empty hull I never actually built upon.
Oh, I have a couple of those.
They say, and that ship has guns from which I learned how to actually Tetris.
Aw.
So,
Well, you could probably just pee on it. He'll probably be fine with that.
Yes, I'm totally fine with that.
Where's it at? That is actually a pretty hull. Very pretty hull.
Strange.
Uh-oh.
I think it's a bit too fat for me. Oh well, no, blunt, I would call it, not fat.
so.
It is.
Ignore the giant thing that I just spawned in as a hull. This thing is
That's like,
still
you know,
in-
edge of sail bow. On that ship, so it is quite a blunt ship.
That's missing.
Tetris looks a little tighter on this maybe.
On which?
Wow.
On which one?
Normandy class, I think.
Yeah, that was actually requested turret, and from this I learned how to do proper Tetris. So it's not actually mine, but I was messing with it later. So
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I actually had reference pictures for what I wanted to do with the internals, but this thing's been sitting in the work in progress folder for 2.5 years at this point. And at one point, she had a full belt, but then I decided I didn't like it, and she got stuck in development hell.
Ooh. Actual ammo barrels.
Mhm.
The thing.
I do have two
Yes, I'm waiting.
ships to
Uh-oh.
show.
Ooh.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
my
collision.
destroyer's like running around and hitting things.
Yep.
That's quite a chunky destroyer.
It is. Trucker Joe actually built the guns for it.
Thank you.
I mean, is Tracker Joe even alive anymore? I've never seen anything of him.
He's actually put out a couple of videos here from the depths not too long ago, so he's okay as far as I can tell.
Dama, question mark. I need to go, so may I show the last two designs I have? If you... So this is my first ever railgun experiment ship.
Ooh, boy.
Well, changes haven't been particularly kind, so let me place down the controllers. As that should show what I mean.
And
Great
oh
card.
boy, the full color shields.
I never got around to indicating them. And this thing is so old I was using internal ion thrusters to speed it up.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you. So, if you want to just see... Oh, is that... Wait. The recoil doesn't render in multiplayer. That's interesting. As this thing would be not to 30 degrees elevation if you fire those railguns. Yeah, but a recoil still gets blood through 25% of it, so... Yeah.
These are interesting testers.
Yeah. Yeah, because the rail energy got reduced to 1. It's meant to be at like 10,000, I think. I'll just...
I mean, considering how old it is, that's, you know, using the old rail system, which was quite annoying.
Oh, Chaos is trying to get this to me for a while now.
So, yeah, this
That's
should
his-
be...
Yeah.
Is it first ship?
That's what it. That's what he said it was. His first ship.
It seems to be sinking.
Yeah.
So, well, if you...
A little boxy.
Just a tad bit.
I think that's what it was intended to be. Yes. I'm not sure.
It's a misnomer there then.
Just a wee bit.
If you want
Oh
to
my
see
good god.
actual recoil of these guns, I just set it to the maximum it would allow, and... Well, you see what I mean. Okay. I was just going to comment on the second ship before I go, but... So, this was my first proper belt blaster ship. As you can see by the hull, probably. Still got the noobish hull design, I would say. Yeah, it was... This thing was meant as a refit of an AA cruiser, which just used frag miniguns for everything, but this one meant for the anti-ship role. And honestly, I quite liked it. Wasn't as good as the later designs, but for what it is, it's decent amount of firepower.
Just wanted to bring in the ship that Jack sent to me. Not bad.
Oh, that looks very good, actually, I'd say. Anyways, Anyways,
I wouldn't agree. I mean,
the guns at least, sort of.
Those are some interesting gun housings, yes.
Anyways,
interesting but not good looking.
I will leave you to it, so have a nice one, guys.
Alright, thanks for dropping by, matey.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Yep.
I think they're. Well, never mind.
Should we restart the game? Jack, if you're still on in, we could probably let you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you say?
Sorry. It's. I have to restart.
Okay.
Again.
Yeah. I'm.
Well, we have been running through a lot of designs, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the match. That's cool.
Coming in.
Yeah, I've been having to switch off the AI for everything. Try to keep that from happening. Jack, if you want in, the game name is Let's Build Shit and password is 1 through 4.
1, 3, 4.
1 through 4. 1, 2. Yes, thank you.
I had to restart FTD because tapping out, suddenly my mouse was centered in the middle of the screen and couldn't move.
Been there, done that.
So, no. Try.
God, the delay on this stream takes forever. Okay. Are we all good?
Name pending. Probably. Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a walking test. Yeah.
You mean Oscar the Grouch? I mean, he lives in something that looks just like it, right?
Who makes jokes about the Urban Mac gets the AC-20?
I thought it was just...
Yeah. Because it's funny. Yeah. Yeah.
I thought they only had like regular autocannons on them. I guess I was mistaken. Okay. Because I thought like the Hunchbacks were the ones that were just like the autocannon on that, but I guess I was mistaken.
Urban Mac, the first version had AC-10, then later 20. There's even a version with the MRM-20 medium range missile, or even Artemis artillery missiles, because reasons. Yeah.
Actually, not a bad looking little boat there.
Wasn't this mech meant for urban combat?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah, it is one of the few mechs which has a 360-degree torso twist. show. Yeah.
What are you even talking about?
Mech Warrior.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
This
what's
guy
the
right
computer
here is,
about? What the fuck are you talking about?
Is a hauler that I used for one of my playthroughs.
Oh, and speak of MechWar, you know the game Battletech?
Yes.
Same thing.
Yeah. Basically, someone's making a mod that takes Battletech to the year 3063 or 636. I can't remember the official designation
Or
of the.
so later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
Try.
So
Try
hey, this mod also makes clan tech available as well.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
So
Oh
look,
yeah, I've heard of it. Haven't played with it though.
It's called 3063 now. Mod itself. Something that line.
Yeah.
Dama.
When I first heard about it, I think it was called 3062.
You can do that automatically with an ACB to all of the thrusters.
Oh yeah. Thanks for letting me know. I was kind of curious how fast this damn thing would go.
But yeah, it's clan tech.
It's 4 times the
There's
thrust, right?
Army
But
tech
50% extra speed.
and several new mechs that aren't available in the base game.
Yeah.
Target action. And you can just, test. It's under propulsion components, I think.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I have to
Propulsion.
say goodbye for now.
Okay.
Gonna be off.
Yeah.
It's on the right side.
Let me know when you're. Let me know when you're available to do those videos for Ashes.
I'll let you know.
All right, later.
Bye.
Okay, so
Alright.
what am I looking for in here?
Propulsion
propulsion.
components. It's on the rightmost side.
Yeah, I found it. Okay, there we
Set
go.
propulsion to 400%.
Oh. What? Not my ship. What?
Yeah, double speed.
No. My carrier wasn't near the starting platform. And next to it.
Hey,
Move, you.
if you're about to run out of ships to showcase, you could, Dama could spawn in the final
stupid
evolution of
carrier.
my wooden craft.
110 meters per second. That's not bad.
Move forward. Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking AIs. Jesus Christ.
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
That's probably fine. Yeah. Oh,
Finally.
this is one of Jack's designs.
Yeah, my carrier.
God,
Okay.
it's ugly.
But it finally decided to move forward.
And with the large missiles too. Eesh.
Oh yeah. The Dirt Fin. That's a name I haven't heard in forever.
Dama,
Yes.
your flying block is... Oh, no, never mind. It was stuck at the back on my carrier, I wanted to say, but it freed itself.
Yeah, lag is doing some weird things.
Yeah, I gotta go now. So.
Okay.
So,
You take
Oh.
care, Gio.
Yeah, well. Goodbye.
But yeah, this is just meant to be a material hauler, and I just was trying to get as much speed as I possibly could out of it. When I maxed out all the thrusters, it was doing about 110. And that's with some Deady Blade fuckery here in the nose. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it. I think Darko actually had it in one of his videos. If I remember right. I thought I deleted you. Did I not do that? Out of budget. Oh. I did not know this.
No,
I
man.
really like the cannon that you put in the back of that thing. Yes. It's like what, 400 millimeters, something like that? That could actually be a very interesting stream to watch, if you'd be so inclined to do so.
Ah,
Mhm. What were you trying to ask us something there, Jack?
Hmm?
Were you trying to ask us something there?
no, I wondered why my starting helicopter suddenly fell from the sky. It had no materials for the
Yeah?
propulsion.
What's the cost of this thing? 500K? That's not too bad for something this size. I mean, I imagine it's incredibly dense in there. Looks to be the case.
My carrier?
No, I was talking about Ian's cookie wagon.
Ach so. Cookie. Ach so.
I noticed that it was like 500,000 materials enough. And then I remembered how dense you had this thing. Yeah, you just straight up did all Daddy Blades, if I remember right. That's what it looks to be.
Holy sh!
And he had this running on RTGs, ladies and gentlemen. Cookie wagon. Oh, no, wait, there's some fuel engines in here I hadn't spotted.
Yeah. What's a
I see Toba. Oh, it's the carrier. It wouldn't crash into an island.
Oh shit!
Well, guys, I have to go.
Well, Kari just got kicked. Oops.
Oh shit!
Hey, the cringe cannon. I haven't seen that thing in a while.
But oh, I can't pull the force. What the... Wait, is the carrier crashing in?
Should we just restart the server, you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and restart it then so Load Card can pop back into.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a few more big ships I could show off, but they're like massive. They're like some of the biggest ships I've ever made, so I don't know if I want to bring those in with you guys.
Strangely, on my end, my carrier wasn't near the island.
Yeah, on mine, if you look back at the stream, it was like stuck on an island out there to the east, it looks like.
Okay.
I can't even remember which one is his now, to be honest, because I've had so many people send me. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did pull that up earlier. The early game one. Yeah, I brought that in once. Is he watching your stream now? Oh, okay. Yeah, I brought that up earlier, Norwegian, but when we get everyone back on the server here, I'll pull it back up.
Okay, don't spawn the carrier again.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not gonna.
That's weird. That would suck. Well, you think give him like 5-10 minutes here and then start it back up? Okay. I can do that. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, that's why I thought it was so odd. Anyway, I'll pull up Norwegians here. Let's see, here's the starter or something or other. Oh, sorry, I had to look at chat to see. Okay, early game, that's what it was called. That's okay, I can pull it back out. If this would stop lagging so hard, Jesus. Okay. It actually looked like it might have been a fairly solid ship, though, from what I remember. Like early game, but yeah. Looked like he just had like a couple of torpedo launchers on the back of it. No, he was wanting me to pull up his first one again and the carrier.
Yeah.
I don't think I have the blueprint for the carrier, to be honest. And Chaos looks like he sent me some stuff too. Yes, I checked the Discord. You guys keep handing me so much stuff, it's getting hard to keep track of here. Let's see. We'll just cut those and we'll paste. Oh, no, that's not. Hold on.
So.
There we go.
Ah, it's a big miss. Ah, it's that version of the bomber.
At some point, we need to do some multiplayer survival, Ion. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, we keep talking about all these co-op projects that we keep wanting to do, but we only gotten around to maybe a handful of them. Sorry, I had to adjust my headset there. Oh, hello. What are you? This a bomber?
Yeah.
Because it looks like a bomber.
It's my bomber. Bomber.
Very nice. Let's see here. This is one that Chaos just sent. It might take a minute. I don't think I got the blueprint for it just yet. Yeah, I'm still waiting on the blueprint. Okay. I think that's who that is, yeah.
Oh yeah. I just got an error message.
Yeah, it gave me one too when I pulled it up. Okay. Not bad. It almost reminds me of those railgun ships that, gosh, I can't remember his name, but I haven't seen him on here for like ages. He got into like one of the final 3 spots of the Drag Queens tournament. I think he took like 3rd. Can't remember his name now. Not a bad looking boat though. It's 100% vanilla. Yeah. Kind of interesting what he did with rudders down here. Lots of PID stabilization. Can't say I blame him. Torpedo interceptors. Not bad. Whoa, hello. Okay. That was you take. Okay. I was wondering where the hell all that lag was coming from. Not a bad looking boat though. You did have a lot of sub objects. Let's see here.
Cute little torpedo boat.
Yeah.
Early game.
Uh-oh. And another error message.
Nope.
Nope.
Receiving.
I sit in my bomber.
But, yeah, I'm assuming that's Chaos in chat, so I'm just going to refer to him as Chaos and say, yeah, all of our Tetris was atrocious at one point or another, which you've obviously seen some of mine, so you know. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are really, really hard on themselves playing this game. Yeah, there's an awful lot to learn from it. I mean, I don't think anyone could ever truly master this game. Because there's just so many facets to it. What? What are you talking about? Yeah, I was pretty sickly Wednesday. Well, no, I think I'll spare you the details and just say it was very unpleasant. Oh, is this spin blocked detection? Oh, spin blocked smoke deployer. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but yeah, whatever. I probably did. Yeah, I can bring those in because there's a lot of blueprints. A lot of blueprints. Actually, it kind of reminds me of the one that we pimped out for him, vaguely. It looks like the Tetris on the front cram needs a little work.
Frame rate slowing me down.
Could be worse. Which one? It's actually kind of a turquoise color, but yeah. Not a bad looking little boat, though. Let's have a look at his other ship here. Yeah. How's it going? He just recently came back to the Discord. I've been glad he's been back. This almost seems like it might have been some kind of precursor to Geo's Iron Basilisk, at least from what I've seen. Yeah, Existence has been having some problems going on in his home country, and I guess that's probably why he left for a little while. Hope it's working out for you, bud. This world's been crazy for quite some time.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, what?
I have a slideshow. Extreme. I think my PC is short of dying.
Here's my very first airship. This one was meant to be like a sniper laser airship. And I didn't quite like how the paint job turned out because it just looks like a giant cow.
And another error message. Pretty much everything is dying.
It's screaming at us, no mas, no mas. But this is just like a big sniper laser craft.
Acknowledge.
This thing would like solo entire Onyx Watch fleets on its own though. And it's also the ship that I designed that was it the aerial denial weapon system? Basically this just spams out like 2-meter flak rounds as fast as it can. Before a server crashes, look at my AC. What's your AC? Attack carrier, I guess?
Whoa.
That's probably wise, yes. Thank you for mentioning that. Okay, we will restart. Still nothing from Lokari? Okay. Personally, I almost never do carriers because it just seems like it's a huge chunk of wasted volume in a battle to me, but I'm not gonna tell you guys not to build them. I mean, you do you. It just never really seemed much sense to me to have them, so.
Oh, cute.
Just one, and that was for my Quest for Neater playthrough, and it was mainly just construction and a mobile refinery. That's pretty much all it really was. Not bad.
No.
It actually kind of reminds me of the Tortuga. Anyone familiar with that?
Tortuga?
Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to run it on our side here so we can just have a quick glance at it. It'll let me change the spawn distance. I'll just do like 200 or 200 meters. This is one of those carriers from the Deepwater Guard that spam the Super Tweeties. Like
Deepwater Guard?
The bane of every... Oh shit. Yeah. Well, usually when I spawn in stuff is that... Wait a minute. It doesn't change, does it? Shit. Because Dama screwed up something. Sorry. I was always used to it spawning in on Deepwater Guard that I forgot I had it set to Onyx Watch for that one to spawn this in. But anyway, yeah, it reminded me a lot of this aircraft carrier here, the Tortuga, from the Deepwater Guard, at least as far as size and shape goes. Yeah, go for it. But basically, what we're doing today is just showing off a lot of our very early builds. I figured, you know, it might interest people to see how far we've all came. But yeah, that's right. I don't mind showing off your big stuff. Yes, we're very glad to have you back, by the way. Yes, it is. It's actually one of the very few carriers that the Deepwater Guard have, the other one being the Barracuda, I believe.
I mean, Alpha.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Falkenheim. That's kind of a carrier.
Yeah, Falkenheim, the airship carrier.
Yeah. I imagine only one of those pistons actually works, but...
Yeah.
I haven't gotten Existence's file yet, but Omni Observer, he sent me something.
Oh.
So while we're waiting on that, I could probably grab it real fast.
Where is it?
And for those of you at home who are watching this, if you go to the Guild of Calamitous Intent Discord, I believe I have a link in the description of this video. You go to text chat for general, pop a blueprint in there. We can see if we can't show some of your guys' stuff off here. Because this is really for you guys, because you're the ones that got me over 300 subs now, so thanks for that.
No, my first ever ship would have had 3 quad crowns on it, but none of them worked, and I had removed them a long time ago.
Okay, Existence says his is already up there. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Later, no agent. Matey was working on getting a weapons platform out, actually. From stuff that our Discord members have put together. Kind of eager to see what that's going to look like when I have a chance to get to it.
Funny. I was wondering why I have ballast tanks on my bombers on my carrier. Then I remembered because the bombs could actually sink down to a submarine or something with the mine. Magnetic.
How many does it? Okay. How about we clear these designs before I bring some more stuff in, please?
Okay.
Kill them all! My God, sort them out. No.
You know, if you're gonna clear all of them, you could just press
I
destroy
keep
all.
forgetting about that, yeah.
Like,
Well-
destroy all vehicles, not just enemy.
I keep forgetting that's a thing in multiplayer now.
Oh, my carrier's back.
What?
My carrier's gone.
Yeah, I hit destroy all vehicles, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to scare you there. Okay, let's see here. So we have Leviathan class.
It just really
Looks like
huge.
it's
It might
potentially a
lag
big
for
one.
second.
Probably.
Giant airship.
Like,
Thing.
I really use prefabs on that. A lot of them. Mostly my own, but otherwise, set prefabs.
I think the chat might have disconnected for me, so if I happen to miss a few messages, that's why. Just letting you guys know. And yeah, I had to refresh the page. So, okay, so this is like a missile battleship, I guess?
Well, it used to have 3 main cram cannons, as you could tell by the giant holes.
Yeah.
But those didn't work and were removed a bit ago.
Okay. Were you planning on putting something else in, like APS, or what'd you have in mind?
No, to be honest, the only times that I ever used the ship today was because of the absolute abhorrent missile spam that it can do. And those are some large missiles that it ends up spamming at you, and a ton of small missiles that come right out of it. It really
Hey, that's right up by
causes
An's alley.
problems for any ship that has an AA gun or CWIS gun. It also has a lot more repair bots than you can see on the sides, on the inside, and I was using my 10,000 power laser on it and I couldn't find the second AI. It's just too big.
Well, that's strange. The laptop can't seem to get back on the internet, and I don't know why. I wonder if my Wi-Fi went down. Yeah, what's this? Looks like a submarine.
Yeah, my submarine. One of my early designs and move different direction. Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was about to crash myself there for a moment. Could very well be. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the Leviathan back out.
But currently my it is quite good.
Oh wait, if you look at it while it's being disintegrated, it might float into the air, but that's only at the very end of its life.
So is this one of your earliest designs here?
Yeah, it's so early that instead of normal air pumps, I used the helium pump in some of its sections. It has so many of them. It is my first battleship.
Okay. Pretty big ship, 277 meters. Is that the DACA ship for your survival mode there on? I haven't seen this thing in forever. Did you have some of the thrusters on spin blocks or something like that? Yeah, it looks like you got a hell of an engine on this thing too. Yes. Yeah, that was your oh shit button if I remember right.
How fast does that thing go?
Tomato, tomato. I'm pretty sure he got it like well over like 100 meters a second, a couple of times. Got these low rail guns.
Told you it would fly eventually.
Listening.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing a lot of them do that when you despawn them. Chat's still acting weird. But I wanted to wait till we got the that battleship out of here before we brought in existences.
Yeah, that one takes quite a while to disintegrate.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Super amount of repair bots doesn't help. I once watched it repair itself out of an AI destruction. That wasn't cool.
Oh, there goes Ion ditching into the water. Oh, I forgot about the balloons.
A lot of balloons.
Didn't you have it set up to where you could change the height PID? Yeah. I don't remember. Alright, so here comes one of Existence's Yamatos. Yes!
Listening.
Not bad. I'm not surprised. For those of you who don't know, Existence has been a longtime member of the guild Discord, and he does some incredibly detailed battleships.
I have no problem either. Actually, still running smooth.
Like what he did with the rangefinders. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's gorgeous.
Those windows look amazing.
Mm-hmm. Copy.
Yeah, he's got some pretty significant armor on this thing too. Holy shit. Yeah. Sound about right.
Oh, please no.
I was trying to see what kind of shells this thing uses, but it doesn't look like it's set up to take any right now. There's no ammo controllers.
Yes.
I guess you could probably just set up with whatever, but okay. No big deal.
Yeah, there's no controller.
Mm-hmm. I still got some stuff that I want to spawn in, but it might be better for you guys to do that outside of multiplayer because these are some really big designs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want my PC CPU.
Yeah, we don't want to
flying
make your
out of control.
PC explode. That's completely understandable.
Yeah, it's on old.
Existence says that ship isn't close to being done yet, so I guess that's why the shells haven't been set up just yet. Okay, I figured it had to have been something like that.
Halt it for you, my savior.
That's a hull I haven't seen in a while. Is that Rexarius? Looks like Rexarius.
Let's see.
At the very least, you could probably repurpose a lot of these stuff for another one, but no, this is done pre-APS nerf, wasn't it? Yeah. Pre-everything? In the last year? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame, but would have liked to seen how that turned out.
Yeah, the transmissions are not connected because it doesn't work anymore. Work had killed the transmission system.
Existence says also the Windows. Existence says those windows are transparent only from the inside. Yeah, I think I've seen that trick once or twice myself, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. So if everyone's cool, I'd like to bring up single-player designer mode so I could show off a few more things.
Receiving.
Okay. We're in no rush. Told my wife this might take a little while since it's a 300 subscriber special, so we're in no rush. Though I do have some meat that I ordered through a website coming in today, so yeah. I'm kind of wanting to give that a try once I get off of here. Is it sending you a cease and desist letter?
Degraded mode, but it runs smoothly currently. Yeah.
Yep.
To save my GPU.
Yeah, want to show us a salvo or two? No, it shot on my end.
Yeah.
Okay. Who the hell knows? So much has happened between then and now. Alright, so you guys okay with me shutting down the server?
Okay.
Man? Okay. I keep having to alt tab out just to read the chat here. I don't know why, but it keeps buffering on my wife's laptop here. Kind of being a pain in the ass, but anyway, I'll just pop into designer mode here. I should still be streaming on the Discord, so whoever is there can follow along. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Let's see. Okay, hand me a word for a moment. Let's see here. Ah, here we go. This has to be about the biggest damn thing I've built in this. Well, actually, second biggest. Yeah,
Oh,
it's big. That's bad. I wonder if I crashed the game because... Oh, there it goes. There we go. This was a crayon battleship that I made way back in the day.
The potato's done.